Winix is a company that has been on the market for many years. Their devices are built with excellent quality, exceptional performance, and priced reasonably. In this review, we'll show you how the Winix C535 passed our tests and whether it's worth buying. But before we get started, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to keep up to date with all our latest content. The Winix C535 is an air purifier that requires a standard procedure before the first start. Filters must be prepared for safe usage. Open the cover on the front of the device, remove the pre-filter, and then remove the carbon filter and true HEPA filter. Then unpack the filters and return them inside the machine. First the true HEPA filter, and then the carbon filter. The Winix C535 has many advanced functions controlled by a control panel on the top of the device, or via a remote controller. There are button indicators, a smart sensor, a filter reset button, and a light sensor in addition to the buttons on the control panel. By pressing the power button, the C535 will turn on or shut down. The mode button is used to switch the operating mode. It is possible to select sleep mode, auto mode, or manual mode. Auto mode and sleep mode work automatically, while manual mode allows you to choose the desired fan speed. The PlasmaWave button is used to turn PlasmaWave technology on or off. Pressing the fan speed button changes the fan speed from speed 1 to speed 4. The timer option will turn off the device after 1 hour, 4 hours, or 8 hours. See airpurifierfirst.com for detailed control panel information. The remote controller is a cool add-on in the C535 model. The remote controller comes with a battery. With the remote controller, we can use the following options: power on or off, auto mode, changing fan speed, and turbo mode. The build quality of the Winix C535 model is top-notch. The device is characterized by white color except for the control panel, which is black. The C535 is a large device, square and in some ways reminiscent of an antique design. The designers also thought about the device's mobility, so there's a carrying handle on the back. The Winix C535 draws air directly from the front of the device and through openings on the sides. The air is then filtered. Clean filtered air comes out on the top of the device and moves vertically upwards. Advanced options to highlight in the Winix C535 model are sensors and auto mode. The smart sensor measures the air quality in the room. The current air quality measured with a smart sensor's help will be displayed in different colors on the air quality indicator. Blue means that the air quality is good. Orange means that the air quality is fair. And red means that the air quality is low. In addition to the smart sensor, there is also a light sensor, which measures the room's light. Auto mode will change the fan speed based on the smart sensor's data or switch the mode to sleep mode if the light sensor detects that the room is dark. The Winix C535 uses 3-stage filtration, plus a pre-filter. Some manufacturers count pre-filter as stage filtration, and some do not. The pre-filter in the Winix C535 model is washable. Its primary purpose is to capture initial dust and larger allergen particles and extend other filters' lives. The first stage of filtration is the carbon filter, which will reduce VOCs and household odors such as cooking, pets, and smoke. The second stage of filtration is the true HEPA filter, which captures 99.97% of airborne allergens, including pollen, mold spores, dust, pet dander, microbes, and smoke. The last stage of filtration is PlasmaWave technology, which reduces the concentration of bacteria and viruses. PlasmaWave is an innovative technology used by almost all Winix models. PlasmaWave creates hydroxyls, which can help to reduce the presence of airborne bacteria and viruses. Suppose you are unsure about using PlasmaWave technology. In that case, you can always turn it off by pressing the PlasmaWave button in the middle of the device. You can read more about PlasmaWave technology and its effects at airpurifierfirst.com. For the device to function correctly, it's necessary to change the filters from time to time. The true HEPA filter needs to be changed on average every 12 months, and the carbon filter on average every 3 months. The filter reset indicator will light up when it's time to change the filter. True HEPA and carbon filters are not washable. On the other hand, the pre-filter can be washed. To begin the filter replacement process, remove the front cover and then remove the pre-filter. After that, remove the old filters from the device. Now would be a good time to use a vacuum cleaner and clean the inside of the air purifier. The next step is to unpack the new filters and insert them into the device so that the true HEPA filter goes in first. Then replace the pre-filter and close the cover. The last step is to reset the filter reset indicator. It's necessary to insert a needle or similar object into the filter reset indicator and hold it for at least 5 seconds. The Winix C535 has 4 speeds and a sleep mode. You can assume that the noise levels are diverse. The device is very quiet in sleep mode, which is a significant advantage, especially if you plan to use it in the bedroom. At first speed, the Winix C535 produces 42.4 dBA. At second speed, 44.2 dBA. At third speed, 47.1 dBA. And at fourth speed, 63.2 dBA. At all speeds, the volume is bearable, except at the fourth speed. Noise at the fourth speed is still a bit loud and may bother some users. A 70-watt motor powers the device. This wattage is expected for this type and size of device. If you leave the Winix C535 running at turbo mode 24 hours a day for a month, your electricity bill will increase by about $4.80. Your electricity bill you won't notice. However, the price of replacement filters costs nearly half as much as a Winix C535 product. Let's consider the electricity consumption and the price of replacement filters. We can say that the C535 is a slightly larger consumer on an annual basis. Next, we'll present the most interesting performance tests. We will show you the tests in a room of 320 square feet. It's essential to mention that the C535 is designed for rooms up to 360 square feet. In the first test, the Winix C535 improved air quality by about 95%, lowering the AQI from 107 to 5 in just 60 minutes. It's important to note that the device dropped the AQI below 50 in the first 30 minutes, and the fact that it worked on turbo mode the entire time. In the second test, under identical conditions, we tested the C535 with auto mode. In 60 minutes, the AQI was lowered from 86 to 9, and the air was improved by about 90%. Taking into account the performance tests, the Winix C535 had excellent results and thus proved its worth. We'll show how fast the Winix C535 can remove smoke from a glass box in the following scenes. Note that the C535 takes about 5 seconds to reach top speed. The Winix C535 lived up to expectations and showed excellent results in all tests. What could be improved is the smart sensor, which currently detects only odors. Winix provides a 2-year warranty for this model. If slightly higher maintenance costs are not an essential part of your decision, then the Winix C535 is a great choice and a best buy option. See a detailed review at airpurifierfirst.com. You can find all the links in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and click subscribe. That's it for now.